Do you sleep either much more or less than usual? Do you eat more or eat less than usual? Do you feel bad about yourself? Did you know that these things might be signs for depression? Don't worry, let's talk about this more.
What is depression? Depression is a common and serious medical illness that negatively affects how you feel, the way you think, and how you act. Fortunately, it's also treatable. Now let's talk about the kinds of depression.
Major depressive disorder. This is the most well-known type of depression. Major depression looks differently in different people depending on how your depression makes you feel. It could be anxious depression, melancholia, agitation. Anxious depression. As we all live a busy life, most of the time we struggle with time and busy schedules. This may lead you into anxious depression. You feel tense and tired most days. You have trouble concentrating because you are worried that something awful could happen, and you feel like you might lose control of yourself. Melancholia. People with melancholia are likely to have a family history of mood issues or suicide. Research suggested differences in the brain may be responsible for melancholia. You feel intensely sad and lose interest in the activities you used to enjoy. You feel bad even when good things happen. You might also feel extremely down in mornings, lose weight, sleep poorly, and have suicidal thoughts. If you have melancholic depression, your symptoms might be worst in the mornings when you first wake up. Consider having someone help you with your first task of the day. Make sure to eat regularly even if you don't feel hungry. Agitation. Agitation is a normal emotion experienced by most people. In the majority of cases, there's no need for worry or concern. There are some common causes of agitation: work stress, school stress, feeling ill. Common symptoms of agitation include an uneasy feeling, an urge to move, maybe with no purpose, little patience, nervousness, too much excitement. Don't worry, we have some tips to prevent agitation. You can create a calm environment, monitor personal comfort, simplify tasks and routines, and provide an opportunity to exercise.
Persistent depressive disorder. The exact cause of persistent depressive disorder is unknown. It may involve more than one cause, such as biological differences and brain chemistry. Symptoms of PDD like poor appetite, overreacting, low esteem, low energy, helplessness, irritability. Tips to prevent PDD, for example, get enough sleep, eat well, exercise regularly, reach out to family and friends when times get hard.
Bipolar disorder. Over the historical course of deeper research, scientists have mostly concluded that bipolar disorder is an inherited disease. Bipolar disorder usually developed around age 25 or between 15 and 25. Common causes of bipolar disorder are extreme stress, physical or sexual abuse, death of a family member, ongoing concerns that affect your daily life, such as money or work problems. Tips to prevent bipolar disorder are exercise, eat a balanced diet, get a good night's sleep, and keep a consistent schedule.
Postpartum depression. Postpartum depression is a complex mix of physical, emotional, and behavioral changes that happen in some women after giving birth. The symptoms that can be noticed with this kind of depression are feeling sad or down often, frequent cry or tearfulness, feeling restless, loss of appetite, less energy and motivation to do things, showing little interest in your baby, not feeling attached to your baby.
Situational depression. This is a short-term, stress-related type of depression. It can develop after you experience a traumatic event or series of events. These are some events that can include situational depression: problem at work or school, illness, death of a loved one, moving, and COVID-19 pandemic. Here's some symptoms of situational depression: sadness, hopelessness, lack of enjoyment in normal activities, regular crying, and feeling overwhelmed.
When you're depressed, you can't just will yourself to snap out of it. But this guide to depression can help put you onto the road to recovery. Tip 1. Reach out and stay connected, such as talk to one person about your feelings, hanging out with friends, call or text an old friend, go for a walk with a workout buddy, meet new people by talking a class or joining a club. Tip 2. Do things what makes you feel good. For example, spend some time in nature, list what you like about yourself, read a good book, watch a funny movie, or listen to music, play with a pet, talk to friends or family face to face.
Tip 3. Eat a healthy and depression-fighting meal. Tip 4. Get a daily dose of sunlight. Tip 5. Challenge negative thinking.